All right, I'm here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something that may not be common knowledge to a lot of individuals out there who go through a personal injury situation, and it is related to wrongful death. And some people may feel as if you lose a husband or a wife or a son or a daughter, you can just file a lawsuit and you'll get all the recovery that you need, and it's not necessarily the case. So David, first of all, what exactly is a wrongful death? And second of all, who can file the suit legally in the state of California?
Okay, wrongful death is exactly what it states, is that when the death of a loved one occurs as a result of somebody's negligence or reckless conduct, that's why they call it wrongful death, because the death occurred as a result of somebody's wrongdoing or somebody's reckless behavior. In terms of the individuals that can pursue a claim on behalf of their loved one who has passed away, and it's a personal claim to the person who in succession can pursue such a claim. There's a code section here in California. It is Code of Civil Procedure 377.60 and goes to .62, which discusses the people who can pursue a claim, and it goes through succession. Usually if somebody's married and has a wife and children, obviously those are the people that can pursue a claim. Perhaps if somebody is somebody that doesn't have any wife or children, then it goes to the parents, and if they don't have parents, then it goes to the brothers and sisters and so forth. So those are usually the people that can recover. Also, the statute states that if somebody was dependent on the decedent for half of their support, daily life support, then they also get to bring a claim as well. In a wrongful death lawsuit, also, you can bring a survival action. The survival action is, for example, let's say the decedent is involved in an accident, they're taken by ambulance to the hospital, and all the necessary workup is done to try to save this person's life, but unfortunately they pass away. Well, in that case, this decedent person has already racked up, let's say if they didn't have any health insurance, now with Obamacare, that's different. But even with health insurance, the health insurance company has the right to recover. So hypothetically, this person could rack up $50,000 to $100,000 while the hospital is trying to save their life. Let's say they're alive for a period of time and then they pass away. Well, the person's estate is then responsible for those medical bills, and if that person who was wrongfully killed has assets, well, the hospital can come after that person's decedent's assets and say, hey, you owe us money for this much, and we're going to sell off your property or whatever it is, which is the worst thing that can happen if you have death of a family member. So you can bring a wrongful death cause of action as well as a survival cause of action, which is basically a representative would act as a successor in interest on behalf of the decedent, and they would say, okay, I want to recover on behalf of the state for the medical expenses that the decedent incurred while they were alive before, unfortunately, they passed away. And then in terms of the recoveries, because this is a personal benefit to the individual that lost a loved one, you don't necessarily recover pain and suffering, because pain and suffering is personal to you. If you injured your arm, or you had a neck injury, or you had a disc bulge or something like that, that's personal to you. And in a wrongful death, you do get to recover, but what you do get to recover is you recover for the love, companionship, support, financial support, or what that person possibly would have provided to you as a result of a wrongful death. And that's essentially wrongful death in a nutshell. There's a lot more aspects to it, but I definitely would be more than happy to discuss it with anybody who would want to know about it. And each case is different, so it's best that you contact me or another experienced lawyer in this area who specializes in personal injury, and they can go through your case and tell you what are the steps that you need to take to protect your rights and recover for the wrongful death of the loved one.
Absolutely, and as David said, every situation is a little bit different. If you want to know more about that, the phone number will be in the YouTube video as well as below to contact the law offices of David Azizi. And thank you for your time, David.
Thank you.